Okay, so today's daily message, we have two of them. We have one from Anubis and one from Hecate. This message is from Hecate, so let's go ahead and dive in, friends. All right, first things first, let's talk about the fact that the people that I'm talking to spend a lot of time. It really fills you up, it really fuels you to spend a lot of time in like humanity efforts or some sort of community group, right? There's some sort of community group that you engage in, that you partake on. But I feel like you're entering into a new phase of things. You've been doing kind of having a lot on your mind, a lot of mental activity. You've been doing a lot of research. There's a lot of things that you've been finding out, that you've been understand, like you're starting to understand. I feel like illusions are starting to fade, and almost like this box that you've put yourself in is starting to fade. It's starting to fade. It's starting to break away. There's the energy of the Fool, right? And this energy for new potential. All right, I feel like you need to continue to chip away from this wall, and this wall is fear. It is what confines you. It's what's keeping you locked in a cage. Spirit is saying to literally let yourself free, fly out, and express these creations that you may be keeping literally stuck in journals. All right, the people that I'm talking to were previously in a point where they were very social, very fluid, very go with the flow, right? But you have all of these ideas that you feel like need to be put into the physical, all right? And I feel like you don't really know how to get there, get started, and there's even this energy of fear of not being received well. All right, we have to get past that fear, get past even some things like some of our own personal sabotage, our own personal trauma on what we think we're worth and how much we can do, and literally grab it out of the ethers, those ideas, and take action on them, literally. But I feel like with this Five of Swords is you have to pick one to start with. What are you picking to start with? When you start with one thing, all right, and even with the Four of Swords, we see this one sword on the bottom with these other three still here, with the moon in the back, highlighting this intuition, these desires, these ideas, right? Pick one. Pick one and get started on it. I feel like when you pick one and get started on it, this is going to bring you immense amount of success with the King of Pentacles here. All right, ground yourself, root yourself in it. It is okay to go off. I'm even hearing to start your own community. It is okay to get these ideas and out of your journals, and maybe even express them. I'm hearing for some people to express them to the groups that you're in. But I also feel like there's wariness, because for some people you're going to a new situation, new ideas are unfolding, so it's like going to your old like-minded groups might not necessarily work because you're discovering new things. So yeah, it's okay to start your own community, your own I don't know if I want to say like-minded. I don't want to say like-minded organization, because that sounds like a cult. But it's okay for you to connect with people that are on the wavelength that you are approaching, if that makes sense. And I feel like a lot of these ideas, a lot of these things have been true held beliefs that you've had for a while, and true held callings that you've had for a while, that you might have needed a push or a guide to push you to these realizations. All right, so you obviously have a lot of work to do. Pick what it is that you're gonna go forth with and create. Ground yourself in it. All right, this is like a divine pivot moment. Let your creation out, let it flow, your ideas, your desires, whatever that is that you are connecting with. You know you are being pulled away from a certain group of people for a reason. They're not aligning. They're not on the same frequency. That's why you're entering into a whole new kingdom here. Okay, that's where you're on your way to a whole new kingdom. All right, so please keep that in mind. I hope this video finds everyone that it is meant to, and I love you guys.